Hey everybody, tonight I am making a new recipe, one I haven't made before. This is the buffalo chicken stuffed peppers, and it calls for 12 ounces of cooked chicken breast, chopped or shredded. I use a canned chicken, that is HEB chicken breast. I use this for a lot of recipes. It's packed in water. I drain the water off, and the can says 10 ounces, but when I drained the water off, there are 4 ounces in this. So roughly 4 to 6 ounces of actual meat. So I opened 3 cans, and I have a little bit left over. Here it is. I have just a tiny bit left over that is about, this is a little over 2 ounces left over for my third can. So it calls for 12 ounces of chicken, half a cup of chopped celery. I used my chopper for that to get it really fine because it's going to be inside the stuffed pepper, and I want it to be small. I don't want it to be too big. 1 cup of reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese, and I get the finely shredded for that. And then I'll be using 3 tablespoons of reduced fat cream cheese. This is my 1/3 fat cream cheese. There's my healthy fat. I have a 1/3 cup of Frank's hot sauce. And this is going to look a little weird because I used the same measuring cup, but this is my light ranch dressing. It's also a 1/4 cup. It looks a little weird because, like I said, I used the same measuring cup. 4 bell peppers, any color, cut in half, stems removed, and all the seeds removed. The first part of it is already in the oven, and that is you take the bell peppers, you clean them up, you cut them in half, and you put them on a cookie sheet, and you cook them for, depends on if you want them al dente, which means crispy, or if you want them soft, which I want them soft. So I'm doing them for 13 minutes because it says to do them for 10 to 15 minutes if you want softer peppers. So that's in there. It has 3 minutes to go. By the time I have all this mixed, I'll be ready to pull those out and then mix all this together. While that's cooking, you take the chicken and then the celery, half of the cream cheese, not cream cheese, half of the sharp cheddar cheese, so half a cup of the cheddar. And I used a 1 cup, that way I'd know where to stop, because this will be for the top. So the cheddar cheese, the cream cheese, which is 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. So I'm going to measure that real quick. Use my finger, which is clean. 1, 2, and 3. Also, whenever I'm looking at recipes, when I go to my grocery store, I am looking for meals that have like ingredients. That way my cream cheese is not sitting in my refrigerator forever, or whatever I'm about to open is not sitting there for a long time unused, and I forget about it. And then it says after the cream cheese, the hot sauce. Yum. If you've never had Frank's hot sauce, whew, it's fantastic. And today I just found out I actually can have buffalo wings because I've been craving buffalo wings, and that's why I'm making this. I can have them from, oh, what's that really famous buffalo wing place? As long as you get them naked. Okay, so, and then that was my ranch dressing. So set that to the side. Mix all this up, which I'm going to get a sturdier spoon real quick. And my peppers are ready. Almost. And just mix this up. This is going to be going in the peppers. Whoops. In the peppers. Maybe I should use a fork. My dog is at my feet. She is just waiting for something to drop, and I really hope I don't drop anything, because if she got a bite of this, it might hurt her whenever it starts digesting because of the Franks. If you know what I mean. Okay. This is right next to me is my hand blender. It has several different attachments. This one I use for my smoothies and shakes. This one right here is the chopper that I use. I use this for my Frosties or my soft serve, and I use it for vegetables, obviously. Ooh, I wonder if I just broke it. Possibly. I'll find out later. Okay, so I'm using a fork to break up this chicken. It's supposed to be kind of small. Look at that. This looks fantastic. It smells so good. That Frank sauce, the ranch dressing, the chicken. Okay, let me grab this real quick. So you'll see these bell peppers. Okay, so these are really hot. You can see them steaming. I'm going to turn them over, and that's when you'll really see the steam. Whew. Hot. And they are soft. I've heard people say to do this with in cupcake, like a cupcake pan, so they don't move around. They're kind of tight on this plate, so they're not going to move around on me. I'll be cooking this at 400 degrees, and 1 whole pepper is your meal. So let's say, and then it says to stir the ingredients here, stuff your peppers with the chicken mixture, and then top with the 1 tablespoon on top of cheese on top of each one, and then put it back in the oven, and it'll bake for 10 minutes. And then it says, or until the cheese is melted. So I'm probably going to burn my fingers just a tiny bit here, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get one completely done. This video will be in 2 parts. It is about a 20-minute recipe, because it took 10 minutes for these, or 12 minutes for these to cook, and while they were cooking is when I put this together. So I'm going to go ahead and get one done. I don't know if that's enough or not enough. I won't know until I get to the end, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one for you guys right now. So that is a tablespoon of cheddar. So that's it. That's what it's going to look like right now. I'll take another video when it's just about time for them to come out. And see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, it's time for these to come out. It's been right at 15 minutes. The cheese was not melting, so I gave it a little extra time. And here they are. Completely done. I'm glad I waited to put cheese on all of these until they were completely stuffed, because each one took a lot more stuffing than I originally thought. I remember 2 of these is 1 serving, so I'm just going to transfer this over. And I eat these in a bowl because I like to cut them up. It just came out. So they're really, really hot. But I'm going to cut one open so y'all can see the inside. Again, this is called Buffalo Chicken Stuffed Bell Peppers. There it is. Steaming hot. Right there. And there you go.